word. What is Monster in the Dark about? I'm already scared.
You're gonna edit this, right?
Give me this part.
And today we are inside Fury Theater. I have as my guest today, Yalom. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
He is the artistic director of the company, and he is also the director of the upcoming latest show, Monster in the Dark. Now, it's taken how long to do the show?
It's been about a 3-year process with intensive work in the last 2 years.
Intensive work, wow. That's great. That's very rare for a theater company to do something like that.
Certainly in this country, yes.
What possessed you to do such a thing?
I wanted to make our first original piece of work, devised by the company in collaboration with the playwright. And we were exploring a new process, and we also wanted it to be sort of a big piece of an epic scope. And that took time.
So in one word, let's talk about the play itself. One word, what would you describe it as?
It's been a 3-year process. And you want me to
You
condense
can't
this
give
to
me
one
one
word? All right. If I had to pick one word, the play is about fear.
Ah, okay. Well, all of us have fears.
Yes.
How did you come across this? Why fear?
Well, it's precisely the fact that we all have fears. We live in an era that is pervaded by fear and fear-mongering from our politicians and our religious leaders. And moreover, I personally feel that many of the great stories that we have in our culture and in our literature come from trying to explain things that we're afraid of.
So tell me, why should we see foolsFURY now? Why is it important for me if I don't usually go to the theater? Why might I want to see Monster in the Dark?
Well, Monster in the Dark is a piece that I think is fantastic in the way that it takes on some contemporary issues. It takes on the American political and commercial system and religious system, all of those things rolled into one 2-hour show.
Ooh, a lot of bang for my buck.
A lot of bang for your buck. But we're also working in collaboration with Doug Dorst, who's a brilliant writer. His language is unlike anything you will have heard to date, I think. And it's a really interesting collision of all these things. It's some brilliant text, of some contemporary events, of our particular style of making work, which is, again, is very physical and a little bit more like a rock and roll show or a circus than traditional theater.
Wow, so I get to see theater, rock and roll, and a circus all in one night. That's fabulous. I have one more question for you.
What's that?
Are you single? Here, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Yalom, Monster in the Dark, foolsFURY Theater. I'm Gamma Girl. Over and out.